Singapore is a small island nation that has become one of the world's most efficient, organized, and forward-thinking cities. Today, I'll take you through the foundation of this incredible city and the transport system that keeps it running. Let's begin with geography. Singapore sits at the southern tip of the Malaysian Peninsula, covering just 721 square kilometers. Despite its small size, it is home to nearly 6 million people because space is limited. Singapore treats urban planning as a form of survival. Every neighborhood, every road, and every transport line fits into a long-term national strategy. This strategy is led by the Urban Redevelopment Authority of Jura. They design 10 to 40-year plans that guide where people live, work, and travel. Thanks to this, Singapore doesn't grow randomly, it grows deliberately. Now, let's talk about the backbone of mobility, the MRT. The AMT began in the 1980s and has expanded into one of the cleanest, safest, and the most reliable subway system in the world. Today, it spans more than 200 kilometers and carries millions of passengers every day. What makes Singapore unique is that the entire town is built around MRT station. Housing, shopping centers, parks, and community facilities are often placed within walking distance of public transport. This is now as transit-oriented development, and Singapore is a global leader in it. By the early 2030s, the MRT network is expected to reach 360 kilometers, allowing 8 in 10 households to be within a 10-minute walk of a station. And it doesn't end with rail. Wherever the MRT cannot reach, buses take over. Singapore's bus system is highly coordinated, with real-time tackling, dedicated lanes, and fast transfer. The two main operators, SBA's Transit and SMRT, work closely with the government to maintain punctuality and reliability. Together, the MRT and bus network create a fully integrated system that makes getting around the city fast, affordable, and extremely efficient.
Now let's take a deeper look at what makes Singapore's road system so unique. Unlike many major cities around the world, Singapore does not encourage private car ownership at all. In fact, it deliberately makes owning a car difficult, not to punish drivers, but to make the entire transport ecosystem more efficient and sustainable. To own a car, you must purchase something called a Certificate of Entitlement or COE. This certificate grants you the right to own a car for 10 years and its price that can sometimes exceed cost of the vehicle itself. It's a bold policy, but one that dramatically reduces congestion, improves air quality, and encourages residents to rely on public transport instead of private vehicles. On top of that, Singapore pioneered one of the world's most innovative traffic management tools, the Electronic Road Pricing System known as ERP. Singapore was the first country on earth to introduce a fully electronic, automated congestion pricing system. As traffic increases during busy hours, ERP gantries charge drivers a small fee for entering popular roads or crowded city zones. This dynamic pricing helps spread traffic more evenly throughout the day and keeps major roads flowing smoothly even during peak hours. It's a perfect example of how Singapore uses technology not just for convenience but for maintaining long-term efficiency. But Singapore's transport story doesn't end with cars and expressways. The country invests heavily in walking, cycling, and other active modes of mobility. There are now more than 700 kilometers of cycling paths, and that network continues to grow every year. Entire new towns are being designed from the ground up as cycling and walking towns, where residents can reach schools, shops, parks, and MRT stations without even needing a car or a bus. And because Singapore's climate is hot and humid, these roads are carefully planned with shade trees, sheltered walkways, and green corridors that not only make walking comfortable but also help cool the surrounding environment. Beyond internal mobility, Singapore's global connections are world class. Changi Airport is constantly ranked among very best airports on the planet, and for good reason. It's more than just a transportation hub. It's a full experience featuring indoor gardens, artwork, entertainment spaces, and the iconic Jewel waterfall at its heart. Meanwhile, the PSA port is one of the busiest and most important container ports in the world. It handles massive amounts of international cargo every year and plays a key role in Singapore's economic success, especially since the country relies heavily on trade. When we look at the whole picture, we see how all these elements urban planning, world-class public transport, smart technology, sustainability, and strong global connectivity come together to create a transportation system that is truly exceptional. To summarize, Singapore's transport system works because it is integrated with long-term land use planning, efficient thanks to its MRT and bus networks, sustainable with strict car policies and green mobility options, technologically advanced through the systems like ERP, and built for the future, not only for today. Singapore shows the world that even a dense and highly urbanized island can move millions of people cleanly, smoothly, and reliably when planning, innovation, and vision come together. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this deep look into Singapore's transport system.